Welcome back, Generals, to another Let's Fix Generals 0 Hour to make the best game ever. Good. What do we do now? So... Okay, let's first see if there's anything I need to work on right now. Expose source files, no review. Here regarding this one, let's see. Let's check AI review on this one, I think. It's Greptile AI. Okay, that. Reduce cost of radar pixel draw. Let's take a look at this one here as well. Fix matrix. At Greptile AI. Greptile AI. Yeah. We'll review my own changes now. Yeah. Okay. And I think that's good for now. Yeah. Okay. Let's wait for these guys. Then next, let's take a look at state approved. State approved. No, review approved. Review approved. There we go. So we have two. This one is not ready yet. Well, not ready. This one is also not ready. Let's take a look at these two. They can be merged. So this one is Docker build, Docker install. Add deprecation notice pointing to Docker build. Add a deprecation notice to that, clarifying the Docker build is a recommended script. The legacy script is kept for backwards compatibility. Okay. Yeah, update. Okay. Okay. Cool. Let's take a look at it. Blah, blah, blah. This one is still outdated, isn't it? Okay. Okay, cool. Then Okay. Then what we should do is Docker build, Docker install. Okay. Parser outdated. Okay. Okay, good. Then here, this PR contains critical compilation errors and potential runtime crashes. It must be fixed before merging. The typo in the function name across 4 files will cause compilation failures. Show me. Oh, and set round level. Typo in function name. Oh boy. How did that happen? Classic. Okay. Let's go to what is the branch? Optimize radar. Radar refresh. Okay. Shroud level. Where's this mistake? Ah, here. End shroud level. Ah. How did that work? End shroud level. Okay, but it's consistently wrong. It's consistently wrong, so... I mean, yeah, it's wrong, but it's wrong everywhere, so it still works. That's funny. Okay, so that is fixed. Okay, let's go to the next one. Missing D in shrouds. Fixed. Fixed. And call this what? Fix. Yeah, fixed. Missing default case for 3 pixel formats. My short texts may not use this format in default case. Would prevent silent failures. We can ignore this for now, because this is what the code originally does as well. I tackled this in a follow-up change. There we go. What the code originally does as well. Tackled this in a follow-up change. Okay, let's go. Missing null check for mshroud texture before calling get surface level. Well, there's an assert. Missing null check. If it's null, this will crash. Well, let me see. Do any other calls check this? No. Well, here. Oh, wow. It crashed. How did that happen? What did we do? Why is it crashing? My gosh. Short level. Let's try this again. Okay. Clear shroud. Clear shroud. I wonder, why don't we just call clear shroud there? Because we are just... there's an alpha here. Oh no. Yeah, no. Surface. I will ignore this for now. Missing null check. If this there's an assert. If this is a problem, then this needs to be fixed at many places. This is ignoring. Error message says begin set short level, but this is in okay. Set shroud level. Right. Okay, cool. So it was just the names. Okay. Wow. Okay, was there anything else that we needed fixing? Missing null check. Incorrect error message. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good. Let's check the next guy here. Missing opening parentheses causes compilation error. What? Remove test code. Okay, do I have test code in there? Refactor matrix C casts. Error. Unsafe casts. Okay. Okay, let me see. Refactor matrix C casts. Okay, what do we have in there? Missing opening parentheses. Okay, what do we search for? This guy, yeah? What's the problem? Oh. Oh, I see. Obsolete. Okay, cool. What is this? Remove test codes. That's a nice spot, yeah, indeed. I was testing here. Word to object, yeah. Yeah. Volumetric shadow. Yeah. Totally missed that, yeah. Fix syntax. Then we remove this here. Okay, good. Fix rotation. Fix remove test code. Remove test code. Thanks, Greppi. Good. Good. That's it. It's Greptile AI. We'll do a re-review. Okay, what do we have here? Blah, blah, blah. Confidence score, blah, blah. Everything is good. Okay. Okay. Fixed. Okay, let's see what happens if I now do a re-review here. If it recognizes that I ignored some of its suggestions, basically, right? I thought in the comments I did write that I ignore some of its suggestions, right? Good. So this change was deemed okay. This change we have just fixed, and this change, yeah, we did some of the fixes, but not everything. Okay, good. So regarding this one, fix out of bounds access in dump projectile, which causes mismatch. Yeah. Is the code very different? Let me see. Flight path. Let's go Visual Studio Code. It doesn't have this issue. I'm not entirely sure why the code was updated. Good. Let's see. Current pause. Aha. Okay. Let's see. Projectile behavior update. So this is generals and yeah, it doesn't have this issue. Maybe. Simulate one frame of a missile's behavior. Simulate one frame of a missile's behavior. Simulate one frame of a missile's behavior. Ha. Okay, I wonder, let me do a diff WinMerge. WinMerge, and we make a diff between dump projectile behavior. Dump projectile behavior. Compare. Libraries. Where is it? Engine. Source. Game logic. Object. Behavior. Dump projectile behavior. Let's take a look at the diff. Has detonated. False. Yeah. Has detonated. Detonate. Yeah. Aha. They touched this. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Tumble. Current deer. Flight stop X. So X. Maybe we should do a merge of this code first. So basically, get object. How do we orient the projectile on the zeros frame? This didn't matter until we started using the long blurry projectile graphics, which look badly oriented on step 0 of the flight path. So let's orient it the same as it were on frame 1. The blurry projectile graphics. Long blurry projectile graphics. Okay, I would like to make a test here. Projects. RTS. So we remove this 0 hour and the generals. Generals 0 hour. Boom. Let's go. Build 0 hour code. Okay. So we only build generals, yeah? Is that fair? Or do we also build 0 hour? Let's still build 0 hour. Good. Let me see this one. Okay. Vector matrix C cast. Okay, why is this not being found? Matrix 3D, hello? Ah. So they use different formats. So let's do month, day. Okay. Use MMDD here in EA style comments. Yeah. Okay. EA uses MMDD figures, so I will keep it consistent. Okay, I think that's done. What about this one? This one already is done. Okay, let's close that. I think with this one we're also done. And this one, oof, 10 minutes. Okay, then let's go to main branch. Let's do a compile. And then we take a look. Code looks correct to me, blah, blah. Good. So maybe we should merge this code here, maybe before. But I would first like to take a look at the dump projectile in the game. If we see anything wrong with it or not. Okay, there's not so much that changed in here. Let me open the header. Does it not have a header? dump projectile behavior. It does have a header. Okay, where I here include? There we go. Projectile not jammed, has detonated. Bool has detonated. Detonate, has detonated. Has detonated. I think this here fixes probably fixes a double damage bug here. Yeah. Has detonated. Flight step. Okay. Then let's go in here. Let's go. Good. Then let's see. Gap tire. Display doesn't use begin end optimization. Huh? Yeah. Potential and ID reference not checked before use. Okay, so it just repos the same issues that it has raised before without considering the review comments. Okay. Potential buffer overflow. Potential buffer bounds should be exclusive, not inclusive. Yeah. That's a good point. Yeah. Ignored. Well, I already commented in the previous. Not reset to 0. Yeah. I guess, yeah. The display. Is intended. Well, the display is different. Display. Display, set shroud level. Get shroud, set shroud level. Oh. Get shrouds. Terrain render object. Well, but that's different. This one does something else. Texture. This was no performance concern when profiling this. Nothing to do here. Good. We'll revisit this again, but let's first check this guy. So I'm inclined to merge this guy here. Okay, let's run ggenerals and see what it does. The rotation. No. So skirmish and GLA. Let's go with China. So I would say we build a tank. Yeah. Okay, Battlemaster. Okay. And then we shoot. And then we pause the game and then we step frames until the projectile spawns. Yeah. There we go. Okay, but it looks okay. The direction is correct. Yeah, it's a bit small. I can't zoom closer. This is the closest we can go right now. But it points into the correct direction. So it wasn't a problem. Let me... okay. Well, question is... where is it? Here. So previously it would only go in here and set the transformation matrix if current flight path step was larger than 0. Yeah, current flight path step is larger than 0. Shit. How do we deal with this? How do we deal with this? I'm a bit worried that maybe generals can enter this code path here and that would cause troubles. Poof. Position. It would just set a position. I think it's probably too risky to touch this. Yeah. Yeah, I would say we don't touch this. Okay, I will do a proof. That's it. I do wonder though, is this really necessary though? No, actually, when I look at this again, I'm not so sure anymore if all of this is really necessary. It seems a bit overcomplicated because here we do one thing and then here we do another thing and then here we do another thing. Yeah, okay, but I think the main complexity comes from this compatibility thing. Yeah, retake compatible. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So if this one is 0, then what happens? Then then it will detonate. So I have to do something. It will explode at the target point. So detonate will make it explode at the target point. Is that correct? Let's double check that. Detonate. Here. Good. Handle projectile detonation. Oh. Object handle. Touch. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Detonate calls kill. Okay, okay, this is a bit unholy here. I'm not sure where it will call. Where's the detonation happening? That I don't understand. Like, there's no position here. It will attempt a damage on an object. Detonate. Get object. What is this? Module. That's the owner of the projectile. Get position. Okay, right now I don't understand where this thing detonates. Position. Position, victim, object. Victim pos. Ah. Victim pos. I don't understand. I'm confused by this detonate function. To me, it looks like it will just detonate by the guy who has shot. But how does that make sense? At the target. It will explode at the target. I'm so confused by this. Detonate. Get objects. Detonate weapon impel objects. Extra bonus flags. Object get extra bonus flags. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's really unclear to me how this is exploding at the target when it passes this here. Or this object. Hey. Nah. Okay, let me see how this guy is created. Projectile launch. Victim. Projectile. Victim. Victim. Oh boy. It looks really strange. This detonate function looks very strange. Let's put a breakpoint in here. So flight path is 6, yeah? Good. Let's see if this detonate ever hits. It does. Okay. Detonate. Let's see. So get object is what? Thing. Tank shell. Battle master tank shell. Ah, okay. The tank shell. It's not the tank, but the bullet. Ah, I see. Okay, it's a bullet. Ah, okay. So it just explodes wherever the bullet is. I see. Okay, that makes sense. I thought that this object here would refer to the tank that is shooting. Okay, I see. Good, that makes sense. Okay, so basically it means that, yeah, if we have no flight path segments, then it simply detonates where it spawned. How do we spawn this? Let's see. Projectile. Position for launch. I guess it spawns there, but the There's no implementation for this. Projectile launch at object or position. Position projectile. Let's put a breakpoint in here and here. Oh, that's 0 hour. Hold on. Here and here. Yeah. Launch at object or position. Okay. Let's see. Projectile, get object. Launcher is the tank or the barrel or something. Battle master. Victim. No victim. Okay. Okay. So it was essentially, if we didn't have a flight path, it would just spawn and detonate immediately. Yeah. If we only have one flight path. If we Let me ask one more question here. Thinking about this again. Is this really correct? If flight path is one, flight path segments is one, then we would still expect the bullet to fly for one frame, right? But with this change, the fly, but with this change, the single frame is removed. Flight path segment is one, then we would still expect to fly for one frame. Frame is removed. Yeah. Flight path segments. Seal. Single frame is turned into 0 frames, stealing. Cheating by one frame. Add Greptile AI. Okay, let's go back to this guy here. And we go to refactor, what is it? Optimize radar, refresh. Yeah, this is a separate change, I would say. I mean, what is this not? Let me see. Radar max. Radar max. Okay, it's actually our code. Hold on. Max. That makes sense, yeah. Radar cell width and height. So width and height. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. This should be -1 indeed. Radar cell width. Or is it correct? Radar created at this horizontal resolution, yeah. This vertical resolution. Yeah. More sanity. It already has clamping here. Radar service. Okay, it already does have clamping. Aha. Okay, then maybe we can revert this clamping. Yeah, okay. Then I will revert to what it was before because there already is clamping in these functions. Okay, but we can make it const at least. Man, the coloring is falling apart. Okay, this change is not doing... Oh, match with rebase, okay. Okay, I see. Clamping is not even necessary. even necessary here. Is already done in Virturadar. Inverted. Okay, good. Then let's push it again. Okay, cool. I think that works. Good. Good. I think that's done. Reptile AI. Okay. Safe to merge. Minor consideration. Critical out of bounds success. Fix necessary maintains potential non-determinism for unpatched retail clients. Okay. Good. Then what's the time? 1 hour 13. Yeah. Okay, so we now have this guy here with suddenly 38,000 lines. What the hell? It was previously sitting at 37,000 something, and now it's more again. What is this? How's that happening? It just keeps growing. Okay, let's do the following. We go to Baptista, Fetch and Prune, yeah. And build. There we go. Pull rebase. Is it a compiler? Pull rebase. Conflicts. Solve. Merge. Oh boy. Okay, so this one is a Clang tidy. Yeah, I think we don't need to look through this because this is just Clang doing its work. Okay, fair enough. Then how about we look at this? Okay, that is not that much. Well, it is much, but not that much. Let's see. Do we want to look through all of them? We can. Before we do that, how about we make another search here? Null. Let's do a review. Null. Okay, looks pretty good. There are not so many nulls here. Okay, cool. Now let's see. Null PTR, null. Okay, null. Will be null PTR. Okay. Null terminator. Okay. Oh, this will take a while to review, I think. It might have been a Helmut that fixed it. Looks like it might be that. If you blame this, you will find the PR. Good. Yeah, I think this will take a while to go through all of these. Audio settings, field pass table. It's not supposed to be null, yeah? I'm curious why it had to be fixed by hand. Oh, it's an int, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh boy, null PTR. Okay. 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 Control bar is null PTR. Null. Okay. Null will be null. Null. Heap free. Okay. 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 Looks good so far. Oh boy. This will keep us busy for a while. RAM file open returns false. Let's double check that. RAM file, yeah, it returns a boolean. Okay, excellent. Open file, return open file, boolean. Okay, cool. I like that. Now PTR. Very good. So just a bunch of comments here. Okay. Okay, this looks good. Good. Yep. Okay, some commented code, fine. No, okay, no PTR, blah. Oh boy. I think this will take an hour or so to review, or maybe longer. Let's try to go reach a quarter or so on the session, and then we take a break here. Oh, no PTR, but I think if there's no error, we will get this done today, I would say. There's a good chance. Current frame, return, null, blah. Yep. Null. Null PTR, null. Okay, blah. 0. Bink go to. Okay. Let me double check that. Bink go to. Flag 0. Excellent. Null PTR. Shroud, nunt. Something is wrong here. Height map, speed P. Indent change. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's a pixel shader 0. Ah, where is it? Here. False. Allocate, okay. Null PTR, yep. 0, null, blah, blah, blah. Null. Oh, this is minus, and this is plus. Minus, plus. Yeah, I'm not sure what the meaning here is with the null texture. Force render state applies so that the null texture gets applied to D3D and thus releasing shrouds. Force render null texture. Maybe it's correct. Null texture. Let me search for this. The null texture. Where's the null texture? Yep, I don't know what that is. Apply render state. Maybe it's correct. Maybe this comment is fine. Yeah. Okay, let's keep on moving. For tiles 0. Okay. I see. Maybe delete this. I think it's fine now. Okay. Oh. Debug, null PTR. Okay, that's fair, I guess. Why was this changed here? Include CPP macros. Include CPP utility CPP macros.h. Looks okay. VTR defail if message defail. Okay. VTR 0. Oh boy. Oh boy, this will take a while. What is this here? Damage class. Colors. Fair enough. Man, he really put null PTR everywhere. He doesn't like null. Yeah. Device name, he also made that empty. Okay. I guess it's fine. String class. Okay. Temporary. Good. Then what's the time? 1:30. I think I'll take a break here. Yeah, and then next session we can keep on the grinds. Still 80% left to go. Let's do 5 more percent, yeah? I have it in the tank, come on. Let's power through here. Null PTR, null, yep. I don't like this here, apply null. Does this naming really make sense? Null PTR texture. Maybe it is meant to be null texture. Or null texture. This is terminology for the texture correct. Okay, I have enough now. Good. Let's do 2 more files. 2 more files, come on. 1, 2. Okay, there we go. Good, let's take a break here. Then next session we continue with this shit. It's really quite annoying. And yeah. Good. I wish you a great day or night until next time. Goodbye.